This video is for programming the open and close positions and the slowdown for the ES1102 dual gate opener. First things first, you want to make sure your gates are in the closed position. We are running these operator arms off the gates. However, in your scenario, you're going to have these attached to driveway gates, and the gates are going to be closed against a positive stop. A positive stop is a physical structure that prevents the gate from traveling any further towards the closed position. This is absolutely necessary to have permanent positive stops in place. If you cannot put positive stops in your driveway, you have to buy the internal positive stop kit. That goes on the screw drive on each of the gate openers. Once you have your gates closed and against the positive stops, you also want to make sure that your wiring is done correct. To do this, you can use Diagnostic Mode. If you're not using any safety devices, you have to have terminals 3, 4, and 5 jump to a common, which is 12, 13, 14, 15. To view Diagnostic Mode, press and release P2. You should see C, D, E, and the number 1 on. C, D, and E represents terminals 3, 4, and 5. If there's a connection, the lights will be on. The number 1 represents communication to the secondary side. That light should also be on. If A or B are on, those represents terminals 1 and 2 at the bottom. Those should be off. If they are on, you have a device that is triggering those terminals, and you have to take care of that issue before you start programming. Press and release P2 again to exit the diagnostic mode. We are now ready to enter the programming mode. Press and release P1. You'll notice A and a number show up. A, B, C, D, and E all represent parameters for operational sequencing. This is covered in your manual. I'm not going to cover it here. However, if you wanted to change it, you would press P2 and it scrolls through the numbers while you're on A. Press and release P1, it goes to B, and then again you can press and release P2 to change the setting. To enter the programming mode that we're looking for, you continue to press and release P1. Once on E, you press it one last time, and all 5 lights will be lit. Once all 5 lights are lit, we are going to press and hold P2 for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release it. The operator arm should have already started moving on one side only. When it gets nearly to the open position where you want to start slowing down, press and release P2. When it gets fully open, again, press and release P2. The secondary arm will start moving when this one stops. When the secondary arm gets nearly all the way open when you want to start slowing down, press and release P2. When the secondary arm gets all the way open to the open position, press and release P2. It'll stop and then begin to close. When the secondary arm gets nearly all the way closed where you want to start slowing down, press and release P2. You are going to let it reach the closed position. You are not going to press P2. It's going to hit its positive stop, and the first leaf is going to then start moving closed. When it gets nearly all the way closed, when you want to start slowing down, press and release P2. Then again on this leaf, allow it to make contact with the positive stop. Do not press the button to stop it. At this time, the lights stop blinking, it goes solid. You're done with programming. Exit the programming mode by pressing and releasing P1. You are now ready to use your gate operator.